Joining us now is Catherine Wethington, a soloist for that concert that pays tribute to beloved Catholic saint we all know. It's called Journey of Faith, a musical tribute to Mother Teresa. It will be at Carnegie Hall in New York City on February 22nd. And thank you so much for being with us, Catherine.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to join you this morning.
Now, the music we just heard is a song called Hymn to Mother Teresa. If you could give us maybe a background behind the song?
Yeah, so the hymn to Mother Teresa was commissioned for the beatification of Saint Teresa of Calcutta at the Vatican in 2003. And the poem is in Albanian, although there is a little bit of English in the middle. And the poem was actually written by Mother Teresa. It's one of her poems, and it was written when she left her home in Skopje, North Macedonia now, and went to Ireland to join the Sisters of Loretto.
Amazing. So, besides the hymn to Mother Teresa, what other types of music can people expect to hear at this concert? Can you help us out?
Yeah, so there's a wide variety of music, actually. Everything from Bach to composers of today. And we start the program off with a celebration of her mortal life with the Fore Requiem, and we honor her soul in that way. And then the second half of the program starts off with Bach, and then we end with a Philip Glass piece. And so it's a mixture of secular and sacred music.
We saw a little clip of the poster there for the performance as well. What's it been like preparing for the performance and with the other artists as well?
Yeah, so it's interesting when you do concert work like this, you don't put all the pieces together until the week of.
Oh, wow.
So we have been sort of working separately to prepare ourselves. But I have been in contact with the conductor, Maestro Dante Anzolini, talking about various things that we want to highlight in the music, tempi and emotions and all of those little intricate details that make it musically spectacular. And working with my pianist and just doing all the legwork so that when we come together it meshes very quickly.
Wow, that's great.
So, Catherine, even though you personally are not Catholic, you admire, I know, Mother Teresa. What was it that drew you to her, and why do you want to be part of this concert that honors her memory?
Yeah, so I've actually been to her hometown. I've been to Skopje and been to the museum there that celebrates her. And, sort of walking where she grew up and where she lived, and then seeing where she came from, and then what she was able to accomplish with her life and the lives she was able to change is really inspiring. And it really shows that you can be, you can come from very humble beginnings. You can, just like any of us. But when you choose to live a life of service and to honor and give dignity to people, even if they're different than you, you can achieve great things and really work towards peace and live a life that gives love. And I think that that's so important for today. And so that really inspires me in how I choose to live my life and how I choose to treat others, even just on an individual day-to-day basis.
Yeah, that's great. And I talk about I guess your hopes for the concert as well. What would you like people to come away with after seeing this concert?
Well, you hope that anytime someone comes to a concert that it provokes an emotion. As performers, the number one thing we're trying to do is connect with our audience. That's why live music is so special, because there is this sort of mystery that occurs. There's like a web, that connects you with the people in the audience. And so you hope to touch, with various pieces that they might feel inspired, or it might evoke a memory for them, or just that it provides feeling, and connection with people, and connection with one another more than anything, community. And so I hope that people walk away feeling connected to one another, but also feeling inspired to share a little bit of the message of Mother Teresa, or Saint Teresa of Calcutta, a little bit of her message of love and hope and faith and peace.
I'm sure they will, because it is such an inspiring story, her life. And again, Catherine, the concert is on Saturday, February 22nd, Carnegie Hall in New York City. Where can people buy tickets?
Yeah, so you can buy tickets at the Carnegie Hall website. You can also purchase tickets through a link on the motherteresaconcert.org concert website. And there's a link to tickets that'll take you directly to the Carnegie Hall website.
That's great. Thank you so much, Catherine, for being with us, and all the best as you prepare and get closer to the actual concert date. We invite people, if they're in the area, to please stop by Carnegie Hall to see this wonderful concert.
Yes, please join us. It's bound to be a beautiful evening, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you both.